Good morning, Sandra. It's good to have you here.
Good morning. I'm pleased for the invited.
So, Sandra, tell me about your way to the writing. How was your family's support?
Well, I always liked to write, and my high school teacher pushed me forward, and my mom, a fantastic reader, incentivized me to read a lot as well. But as support for my family, it's all only her, because I was the only daughter and 7 children, and my father always isolated me for that.
And what did you base your stories on? What was the influence of those experiences of yours?
I based them mainly on my life experience, and on the observation on the people that lived in my community.
How did you manage to minimize the struggle between Americans and Mexicans in your writing?
My father traveled a lot between Mexico and Chicago, so I grew up migrating through the difficulties of both of them. If there are a problem in both, why should they have that struggle? As I know very well the two languages, I merge them a little bit in my books, just as the two communities should.
Through the books, you criticize many of the so-called functions and characteristics society lay on women. Directly speaking, what's your position?
As I present in my books, it's quite visible the subjugation of women in these two environments, where their functions are basically have children, raise kids, seduction men, cooking and home care, and there are no space for their whole lives or needs. So they are occupied mainly in home, by husband and fathers or brothers. It's fairly represented by experience in the house of the Mango Street.
Whoa, so let's talk about that book. What did you wanted to bring to society with it?
I want to show the lives of the women, but putting them as the main subjects, putting their desires and dreams and true selves on the spotlights.
All those women subdued in the book was a clear message to a society of that ridiculous misogyny, but who were them? Were they women from your childhood neighborhood? Or just personifications of the fears of Esperanza?
I base it on the woman that I've seen in my childhood and my adolescence, but I also searched them while I was writing it. They are real. Cases like these are all there, everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I agree in that. One last question then. One a little bit personal. It's almost funny the similarities between her name and her strong will to get out of that poor neighborhood. This name, Esperanza, it was chosen, wasn't it?
Yes, it represents strong will and hope of this woman. It's not only about leaving the poverty in their neighborhood. It's getting their own house. It's getting her freedom and independence.
Well, it was good to have you here. Come any day.
I assure you,